Hey everybody, a little dark in here today. Maybe I can move the light around a little. Yeah. Let's sit outside today. Friday was the last of my experiment. And that was to do these lives 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. 1 p.m. Eastern. We walked in the woods. We were out by the pool, been in an office. Sitting here, right outside of my office, just relaxing, right? Taking it all in. Why should I care? Why should I go through all this pain, this agony, this journey on earth? Why? What am I doing? Maybe I should just end it all. You heard yourself say that sometimes? After all, you're human, right? I've said that before. Yeah. I'll tell you now, it's on the top of a 28-story building. One more step to finishing it all. When this spiritual journey started, 6.5 years ago, something told me, turn around. I got something for you. Just a voice in my head. And I did. Been 3 months or so. Repetitive behavior cellular regression was born. I didn't know how powerful it was when it was first created. I worked with a person for a long time, 2-3 months, multiple hours a week, 5-7 hours a week. And something happened one night. That little voice said, have her close her eyes and ask her what she smells. It's very counter to counseling or psychotherapeutic practices and behaviors. I'm none of those. I'm a commissioned Stephen minister. Google it sometimes. Stephen Ministry is a non-denominational ministry out of St. Louis, Missouri. It's international. It's pretty big. It's counter to everything that's traditional in human behavior. And yet, in that instant, I knew that was the right thing to do. And it was. A few years later, I just kept working on it for myself, by myself, see what I could do with it. I almost forgot about it. My wife, Linda Vetris Nichols, and I were the founders of EvolutionaryHealer.com. We started to go into the coaching business, and what I wanted to do was do this process with our clients, see if there's anything back there that could interfere with their success in our coaching program. So we made it mandatory that they go through that as part of their coaching program that they bought. That was very successful. And as we continued to do that, we had a lot of people that wanted to go through the CR process but did not want to coach with us. We did not present a coaching style that worked for them, but they were very interested in doing this, what we call CR, okay? And so we decided to do that, but part of the problem with that was how are they going to do the follow-up? We talk to our clients over and over and over again to get that follow-up, to keep them in that place of self-repatterning. So I can give you mantras all day long, and you might even like saying them 100 times a day, but they're not yours. You create a self-repatterning mantra and presence that you own right there in the middle essence of who you are, you'll hold it. And our clients do all over the world. It's amazing, my friends. CR 6.5 years old. We've been doing it actively 3.5 years, teaching it over 3 years. I gotta tell you, we have it on our website. We change lives every day. And more times than not, we save lives. And I'm here to tell you, that's a fact. That's a fact, my friends. I had non-high school graduates to PhDs. Rich kids to very poor kids. Males, females, black, white, Indian. From all over the world. And it works on all of them. Veterans, combat veterans, non-combat veterans. I've had this conversation on the phone and over Skype with plenty of people, including vets, who are ready to end it too. And they listen to me. Because everything that's going wrong in your life is the very tool that you will help somebody else with later on in life. And I have. Almost stepping off the side of that building. I wasn't afraid up there. I wasn't crying. I wasn't highly emotional. It's pretty calm. But that had to happen for what I do now around the world. And I teach this. My current class is all U.S. Veterans and their families are connected to veterans and their families right now. First class in over 3 years that's not international. Kind of interesting. We're reaching out to the military and the Veterans Administration. They're interested. They just got to figure out, we get to figure out whose door we get to knock on to make changes. Well, let's talk about you today. Is all of this worth it? Do you want to end it up? I doubt it. Nobody takes their life cool, calm, and collected in full knowledge that that's the only thing to do. They don't. They just don't, my friends. And you don't either. I'm reaching out to all of you that I've talked about over the last years that watch this live a couple, 3 times a week. I'm reaching out to you and I'm resharing this as many places as I can. Repetitive behavior cellular regression consistently stops the driving behavior that keeps you thinking that all the stuff in your mind won't go away, won't shut off. Well, yes, it does. Yes, it does. PM me here on Facebook. Go to our website, evolutionaryhealer.com. Right now, this is a recording. You can listen to the rest of it later. You go to evolutionaryhealer.com right now and read the CR process. It's a tab on the top of the website. Then you reach out to me. You reach out to Evolutionary Healer. You reach out to me here. You reach out to Evolutionary Healer and let's talk. Because there's no reason for you to go one more minute with all this stuff going through you. Now with the full knowledge that you're doing it because of choice, not because you have to. I love you and I bless you for who you are and what you're doing. And the strength it took to be the survivor you are so far. You haven't ended it. And you have a life's journey that can now be turned around and help countless thousands and hundreds of thousands, millions of people all over the world stop this happening for them as well. Evolutionaryhealer.com. Google me. I'm Terry Earthwind Nichols. Google me. Research me. I'm an open book, my friends. You do a Google search on Terry Earthwind Nichols, that's all you get is Terry Earthwind Nichols. Evolutionaryhealer.com. Go there now. Thanks for being with me today. I'm going to keep this up for a few more weeks because there's a lot of you that have reached out to me that you needed it and you loved it and it was timely for you. Good for you. Have a good day. Have a good week. We'll talk to you soon.